baseball on YouTube. It's your boy Fallen King on the
Now the pitch.
With another video.
Eric Hosmer comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
This is in the air to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Settling in now, Tommy Pham. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
The catcher.
Hey, he had a rough first inning, and now the leadoff single to start this second does not bode well for this pitcher.
In now, Dom Nunez. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Lagares patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting. The center fielder.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The first baseman, number 9.
Digging in to try it again. Daniel Murphy. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Hampson is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
Now batting. Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fastball right back to the mound. And they will get the force at third, and that's that. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rebels are out in front here, 4-0. Up next is Fernando Tatis. Jr. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's out.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fouled off. Struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Fouled away. Machado has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Will Myers. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackman, and no one will track it down. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And a reach here, but this gets past him, and this one could be trouble. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Myers takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Brian Dozier stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Popped him up. Hampson over to his left, and that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Charlie Blackman. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Pitch popped up. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Hey, baby.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Now batting. Number 1.
Into the box now, Garrett Hampson. On a line, that's a base hit. The throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
The catcher, number 3, Dom Nunez.
Into the box, Dom Nunez, as he gets a curveball at the letters, but swings right through it. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Popped up, back behind second. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo.
Did you get a
now
notification
in the box,
on your phone
Francisco
that I was live?
Mejia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Can you
and then change up, makes
go
him
in
jump,
and
a
write
swing and a
something and
miss.
see if the chat's working? I don't mind.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Dahl. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Tapia. He can't get there as it falls in. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing, line drive.
Oh my God.
That's going to be trouble. Lamet rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner is in from second. Now both runners are across. Hosmer ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score and the Padres tie it. It's now 5-5.
What is? I pick up the ball.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
23.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Oh, forget about this one.
Oh my God.
Booey. And it's gone. And in steps Manny Machado. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Will Myers, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up.
I got to be honest, that was certainly fun to watch. There's only a few moments in baseball that can be as exciting as an inside the park home run.
Behind 0-2 now. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Gray. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Gray.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in is Myers, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Pham has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
First baseman, number 9.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. But just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a really complete effort from his hitters today that's resulted in them averaging 2 runs per inning right now. The table setters are doing their job, and the guys behind them have risen to the challenge of getting them home. There are a lot of happy hitters and coaches down here, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today.
I didn't see a series awake.
Not only when he's throwing strikes, But how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
That was a terrible.
And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Francisco Mejia becomes out number 2 this inning. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is
What's up, Jacob?
San Diego. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6.
For the Rebels.
David Dahl to the plate now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Garrett Hampson. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
The catcher, number 3, Dom.
Hey, not a bad way to start the night.
Doing laundry?
3 at-bats, 3 base hits.
That's a date night?
Yeah,
what?
Pressure falls off.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer will start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia.
Yeet.
Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Dahl. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Damn, Padres.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he finds the heart of the plate way too often.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Third baseman, number 20.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. Stepping into the box, John Gray. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Raimel Tapia. He flew out in his last at bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Lagares. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Daniel Murphy. It was a fly out
I
for him in
actually
his
didn't
last
watch
trip.
the full thing. I still have to watch the full thing, but I will.
Line hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases.
But so far,
He'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
No balls and 1 strike. Murphy stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Nope.
Popped him up. Dozier moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show.
Yeah.
Now at the plate, Will Myers. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The right fielder.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A group chat with the Mad Mackey and everything.
Ready with the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, 1 away.
Okay, later got to go get my hands fully. Huh?
Brian Dozier at the plate. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Hit to short. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing.
Laundry, is that what y'all call it?
Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped him up.
Oh, fuck. No.
Mejia waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now back.
David Dahl will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And that's in there, base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Josh Naylor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And the slider tails outside for ball 1. Fouled off. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Juan Lagares. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hit on the ground to third. There's one. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Craig Stammen is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Stepping in, Garrett Hampson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Myers. He's there and records the first out. Digging in now, Dom Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch on the way. Popped high in the air. Hosmer shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Scott Oberg will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming into pinch hit, Scott Oberg.
Popped him up.
Damn.
Mejia is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Padres down in order. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Drew Pomeranz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Tatis is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now, what time is it?
The first base.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Lagares is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now back.
Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Ready now, Will Myers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He was a ground out victim last time up. No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now that
first offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. San Diego down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Rebels posted a 3-run first.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the National League West, the Rebels totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 7-6. Ronald Acuna Jr. had a big day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3 as Atlanta got past the Diamondbacks, 3-2. The San Francisco Giants only allowed 2 hits in the game as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine, 2-0. The Miami Marlins combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Rebels and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Joey Lucchesi will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Guys, the swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Myers going back onto the party porch and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Batting second, the first
Daniel Murphy steps in now.
Daniel Murphy.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He went deep last night twice. From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw won't get him.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 19.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Murphy stands at third with one gone in the inning. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl to the plate now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Pham will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Now to the plate, Ian Desmond. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Has a look, now the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Two out with the man at first. hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Story has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
In now, Eric Hosmer. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 4 for 13. A high fastball is in there. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. Coming feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
3 down for San Diego. They're down 2-0.
Leading off for the Rebels.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
What was that?
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The pitcher, Antonio Senzatella, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Striding in, Trevor Story. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And he fouls this one off. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Another 0-2 coming. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 0-1 count and the pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run here in the early going as they extend the lead to 5-0.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. Mississippi is out in front here, 5-0. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 away now. And in steps Manny Machado. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Cal Quantrill is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate, Ian Desmond. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Dozier on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now batting, number 1.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
The catcher, number 3.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Dom Nunez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So here's Brian Dozier now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cal Quantrill. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there, 0-1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado has it. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 3 up. So here now is the pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. First pitch of the at-bat.
Antonio.
High in the air out to center field. On the move is Lagares.
Is that you?
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Okay.
Now batting.
So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone off the batter's eye. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, Nolan Arenado. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Lagares at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
In now, David Dahl lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Mississippi leads this one 8-0. Here's Juan Lagares back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The batter, the first baseman.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham. He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball in for a strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Stays alive, still 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the new inning set to get underway. At the plate, Ian Desmond. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward 3rd. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Garrett Hampson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 3.
Striding in once again, Dom Nunez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Hit hard on the ground towards 2nd. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Antonio Senzatella, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards 2nd. They'll whip this one to 1st in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors in 1. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. So stepping in, Will Myers. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Popped him up. Story backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. Brian Dozier at the plate, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0. Trevor Story steps in now. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away. Daniel Murphy will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Back goes Lagares, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and
that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball amble.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. One there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Josh Naylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Padres. Number 22.
Fouled away.
Naylor.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Josh Naylor goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dahl is going to have room out there as he puts this away to... Matt Strahm comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So striding in, David Dahl. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now batting, Ian Desmond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, number 1.
Ready for another chance? Garrett Hampson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Line drive to center field. Lagares is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dahl arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Strike one to start the at-bat. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for San Diego. Still 8-0. At the plate, Dom Nunez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Lagares. He can't get there as it falls in.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there.
Why does it sound like the door just opened? Just sounded like it.
He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Senzatella rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Trevor Story just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, Matt. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 10-0 score. Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 0-2, here it is. back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
To the plate now, David Dahl reined in. Dozier on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Here's Will Myers. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Standing in, Brian Dozier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point, and it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Fly ball out toward left center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Down the first baseline. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself. All set to start the 9th in this one. Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Into the corner and slicing foul. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
The catcher.
So digging in now, Dom Nunez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. High and deep down the left field line, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Antonio Senzatella. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Greg Garcia will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Blackmon is under it, 1 down.
The center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Juan Lagares. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Swing and a liner, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in, Tommy Pham. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just had it.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game